The evolution of Italy's naval helicopter force reveals a deeper story about how Rome is reshaping its maritime posture from a regional power in the Mediterranean to a flexible expeditionary contributor to wider European and Indo-Pacific stability. The synergy of AW101 NH90 and the emerging prospect of a navalized AW249 illustrates a force that is not merely modernizing equipment, but redefining how sea control, anti-submarine warfare, and amphibious operations will be conducted by a middle power with global interests and a highly capable shipbuilding industry. Italy's geographic reality, at the center of Mediterranean trade routes, energy corridors, and NATO's southern flank, makes rotary aviation indispensable for persistent presence, underwater surveillance, and crisis response missions. The AW101 sits at the core of this transformation. Designed for long-range anti-submarine and anti-surface warfare, it provides Italy with a capability that few European states can match. The combination of a powerful sonar suite, dipping sonar, advanced electronic support measures, and the Mu-90 lightweight torpedo gives the Italian Navy a heavyweight airborne anti-submarine platform. In a Mediterranean basin increasingly contested by Russian submarines transiting from the Black Sea and by regional actors investing in advanced diesel-electric boats, Italy's capacity to project anti-submarine power from air is decisive. The AW101's endurance and payload allow it to operate far beyond the reach of smaller helicopters, and its ability to support search and rescue or combat search and rescue missions adds a layer of strategic flexibility that complements Italy's carrier aviation. This becomes even more relevant as Italy's naval aviation transitions into the era of the F-35B, which operates from both Cavour and Trieste. A carrier-capable fixed-wing fighter requires a supporting ecosystem, long-range sensors, recovery forces, maritime patrol capability, and a helicopter fleet able to sustain persistent screening operations. AW101 fills this role with unusual efficiency, especially because Italy maintains local industrial support that keeps availability rates more stable than in nations that rely entirely on foreign maintenance hubs. Parallel to the AW101 is the NH90, the workhorse of the Italian fleet. Although often criticized elsewhere for maintenance complexity and availability challenges, the Italian Navy has managed the aircraft far better due to Leonardo's deep involvement in assembly, support, and integration. The NH90's role is broad: maritime transport, multi-mission patrol, surface surveillance, light anti-submarine missions, and humanitarian operations. Its advanced avionics suite, powerful engines, and ability to operate from frigates and patrol vessels under high sea states make it a natural companion to Italy's FREMM and PPA classes. The NH90 also forms the backbone of Italy's presence operations beyond national waters. In Libya, the Eastern Mediterranean, and the Red Sea, Italian vessels equipped with NH90's conduct deterrence patrols, boarding operations, and maritime security missions. In NATO missions, the same platform contributes to anti-submarine screens and high-tempo deployments, giving Italy one of the most versatile helicopter fleets among European navies. The helicopter's ability to handle both routine and high-intensity missions reflects a strategic logic. AW101 delivers deep anti-submarine and heavy-lift power, while NH90 ensures day-to-day mission coverage across Italy's expanding maritime responsibilities. A newer and highly strategic element in Italy's future rotary wing posture is the potential navalization of the AW249, the successor to the A129 Mangusta. Although no official naval variant exists, statements from Leonardo and Italy's evolving amphibious doctrine suggest a clear direction: the need for a dedicated attack helicopter capable of operating from Trieste during amphibious or littoral operations. With F-35Bs focusing on air dominance and strike missions, and AW101s and NH90s handling anti-submarine and logistics roles, Italy still lacks a platform to provide close air support during a landing operation or to counter fast attack craft in congested littoral zones. The AW249, with its more powerful engines, improved survivability, open architecture mission system, and ability to integrate guided rockets or lightweight anti-ship missiles, represents a realistic pathway toward closing this gap. To function in a maritime environment, the aircraft would require corrosion protection, folding rotors, and optimized avionics for shipboard operations. These modifications are technically feasible, and the Italian industrial base is uniquely positioned to execute them. If the aircraft were navalized, Italy would join a very short list of nations, such as the United States and South Korea, with purpose-built attack helicopters for amphibious ships, giving Rome a distinctive tactical capability within NATO. This entire ecosystem is reinforced by Italy's industrial depth. Leonardo maintains one of the most complete rotary wing value chains in Europe: design, manufacturing, integration, testing, and life cycle support. This reduces costs over the long term, strengthens operational readiness, and allows Italy to adapt platforms over time rather than rely on external suppliers. It also gives Italy substantial export leverage. AW101 has found customers in Canada, Japan, Norway, Portugal, and the United Kingdom. NH90, though a multinational program, benefits from Italy's domestic expertise. An eventual AW249 naval variant could target emerging markets seeking attack helicopters capable of operating from amphibious ships, a capability few nations can offer. Comparing Italy's posture with other major European naval powers underscores how distinctive its helicopter fleet has become. France relies heavily on the NH90 Cayman Marine, but lacks an equivalent to AW101 for heavy anti-submarine operations. The United Kingdom operates AW101, but does not maintain a versatile medium multi-role fleet like NH90 in the same numbers or configuration. Spain and Germany rely on a mix of older platforms and NH90 variants, but lack Italy's industrial self-sufficiency. Even Japan and South Korea, nations with strong naval aviation cultures, do not field a heavy anti-submarine helicopter comparable to AW101. Italy, therefore, occupies a unique position, a balanced, layered helicopter force that spans heavy anti-submarine warfare, medium multi-role maritime operations, and potentially future attack missions. The strategic implications are significant. Italy's naval helicopters are essential for protecting underwater infrastructure, including pipelines, fiber optic cables, and energy corridors that run through the Mediterranean and into the European mainland. They enable Rome to maintain persistent surveillance across maritime choke points, such as the Sicilian Channel, the Otranto Strait, and the Suez-Mediterranean route. In crises, they provide rapid reaction capability to support evacuations, humanitarian assistance, and allied task forces. In high-intensity warfare, They form the first line of defense against submarine incursions and surface threats. Taken together, AW101 NH90 and the emerging AW249 concept demonstrate that Italy is constructing a rotary wing triad capable of supporting both national defense and multinational operations. This triad aligns perfectly with Italy's broader naval modernization, anchored by FREMM frigates, PPA multipurpose patrol ships, and the carrier-ready platforms, Cavour and Trieste. It also strengthens Italy's role as a central naval power within NATO, one that can provide specialized capabilities few others can match. The emerging picture is clear. Italy is building not just a helicopter fleet, but a comprehensive maritime aviation architecture. This architecture blends anti-submarine dominance, logistics flexibility, and prospective amphibious assault power into a single, coherent structure. In a Mediterranean region marked by uncertainty, rivalry, and the intersection of European and Indo-Pacific dynamics, this rotary wing force gives Italy an ability to act with agility and strategic depth. Through a combination of technology, industry, and doctrine, Italy is shaping a naval helicopter ecosystem that stands as one of the most sophisticated and forward-looking in Europe today.